created in 2022, paper 1, and this is set D in paper 1 of IPO examination 22, and today we will discuss about the question paper 1, and the key that I am going to tell now is only a tentative one, and it has no relation to the departmental key, and departmental key will be the final. Let us start. This is for information purpose. Which of the following is correctly mapped with regard to the list of conventions used in compilation of due mail list? D stands for D. D stands for mail bag not containing registered bag. TB stands for registered transit bag. DB stands for delivery bill. 1 only, 2 only, 3 only, and none of the above. Here the answer is A, that is 1 only. Why? Because here in the D stands in the mail list, mail bag not containing, it is parcel list, it is not register list. So the answer is 1 only is the wrong one. Okay, it is not correctly mapped. Here it is given as not correctly mapped. So the first question is A. Next one is under National Savings RD, what is the minimum period of operation of account required in order to become eligible for loan? For loan we know that it is 1 year. Eligibility for loan it is 1 year. Premature closure it is 3 years. What is the maximum limit of deposit that can be made under PPF 2019 scheme? The answer is 1.5 lakhs. The thickness of BOPP tapes advised to be used for securing and fastening the parcel box is 40 microns is the correct answer as per PNOP SOP. Which one of the following statements is not correct with regard to the cases in which registration is compulsory? A. Any insured article, any parcel addressed to a place for which a customs declaration is required, any registered article which is reposted after having been delivered, none of these. Here the question is which of the following statements is not correct with reference to registration is compulsory. So all of these are correct. Insured parcel should be registration is compulsory. If it is a customs declaration, it is compulsory. Registered articles reposted after having been delivered, it is also compulsory. So all are correct. So the answer is none of these. Not correct is none of these. As per Indian Post Office Act, Post Office Rules 1933, registration shall be obligatory in case of any parcel exceeding 4 kilograms. Okay, 4 kilograms in weight. Then National Commission as per Consumer Protection Act 2019 has jurisdiction to entertain a complaint where the value of goods or services paid as a consideration exceeding 10 crores. Okay. Next question. If an article received for delivery is suspected to contain anything that the transmission of which by inland post is prohibited, the postmaster should send a notice in writing to the addressee inviting him to attend either in person or through the agent within dash hours at the post office. It is 48 hours. Within 48 hours you have to attend. Next question. The object of a search bill is to trace a bag, a value payable article or an insured article of mail. The answer is, ninth question, it is D. That is 1, 2, 3, all of these above. This question is from volume 5. This question is from volume 5. Searchable you will find in volume 5. Territorial bundles should be prepared in case of foreign air mail articles when the number of articles for any country is not less than. The answer is, 10th question, the answer is A. That is 5, not less than 5, and the rule number is 67 of volume 5. Rule 67 of volume 5. Okay. Next question. According to the Indian Post Office Rules 1933, what is the maximum weight of a letter that can be transmitted? It is 2 kgs, so 2000 grams. When was the first adhesive postage stamp in Asia? This is 11th one is Rule 9. Okay, under India Post Office Act 1933, Rule 9. First adhesive stamp in Asia was issued on 1852. This question is from annual report. Which of the following statements is not true with regard to registered bag? A registered bag contains cash bag also. A registered bag is not a due bag. A registered bag will have a registered list. None of this. The answer is registered bag is not due is wrong answer. So the answer is B. It is a registered bag is a due bag. Next question. What is the period of preservation of a special error book maintained in the savings bank department? This question has come from CBS manual. It is 3 years. Special error book will be preservation will be for 3 years. What is the limit of high value order in rupees? The answer is 1000. Earlier it was 400. It has been enhanced to 1000 by the directed letter number 6-2/2013 dated 10/1/2014, and accordingly an amendment was made to Rule 87 of volume in the volume. Okay. Next question. What is the period of preservation of order book in branch office rules? The answer is it is permanent actually. Next question. The nominal roll to be maintained for postman and village postman in the offices where the strength is more than, it is 25. The question is the rule number as per rule 4.3 of volume 6 part 3, it is 25. The account holders of senior citizen savings scheme may extend their account for a period of dash years by making an application with a period of dash year from the date of maturity. The answer is as per rule 110/18 of CBS volume, it is answer is C. That is 3 years, further period of 3 years it can be extended by making an application within a period of 1 year from the date of maturity. The compensation to be paid in case of loss or damage or international EMS merchandise is subject to the upper ceiling limit of dash SDR per item. The answer is 30 SDR. Now it has been enhanced to 130 SDR, latest 2022 ruling. The work papers for next trip or working hours of a set will be supplied by. The answer is record officer. It is volume 7. Next, according to the India Post Office Act 1998, what is the time period prescribed for detention of money or saleable property not being of perishable nature found in undelivered postal article? 1 month, 6 months, 9 months, 12. When end of the day is EOD is done in Finacle CBS. Tally list of transactions generated by Finacle CBS application. Postmaster APM should view the office accounts used by the counter PS using HACLINQ menu and across verify the transactions. C. Balance in all teller office accounts need not become zero before start of the EOD. D. None of the above. The answer is it is C. C is the correct answer. So that means it is not correct. It should be 0. Teller office balance should be 0 before EOD. Which of the following abbreviations is not related to Prevention of Money Laundering PMLA Act? The answer AML, PEP, CDD, none of these. The answer is none of these. That means all of these are the abbreviations under PMLA, AML, CFT norm, customer due diligence, this politically, CDD also, they belong to that one. As per the standard operating procedure for tallying abstracts and resolving discrepancies, if the parcel or bag is not traced within dash days, presumptive loss need to be recovered from the officials at fault. The answer is 5 days. Okay. Next question. Which of the following statements is not? This is as per PNOP, SOP. There are 2 books that the directorate has prescribed. One is the design manual and one is the SOP, standard operating procedure. Which of the following statements is not true with regard to window delivery? Any person residing within the beat of the postman can have this facility. The window delivery facility is provided on nominal charge. The addressee need to make a written application to avail the facility. None of these. The answer is the window delivery facility is provided on a nominal charge. Generally it is free. So it is wrong answer. Not true, it is asked. Next question. As per Technology Information Act, IT Act 2000, which punishment is prescribed for sending offensive messages through communication service? Imprisonment up to 3 years with a fine. That is imposed. For making a deposit in savings account, it should be seen that the check is neither post dated nor more than 3 months old. The answer is B. Which head post office is nodal office for Atal Pension Yojana? It is Sansad Marg HO. What is the proportion of urban offices in India as on 31/3/2020? It is 10%. Urban is 10%, rural is 90%. According to the Information Technology Act 2000, secure system means computer hardware, software that procedure that are reasonably secure from authorized access and misuse, provide a reasonable level of reliability and correct operation, a reasonably suited to performing the intended functions, not adhere to generally accepted procedures. Here the answer is D, that is 2 and 3 only, that is this one and this one. Provide reasonable level of these two are, according to information, the security means provide reasonable level of reliability and correct operation. This one and this one, reasonably suited to performing intended function. These two are correct. Remaining thing, not adhere to generally accepted procedure. This not should go away. Then it will be correct. And here are reasonably secure from unauthorized. So here it should be unauthorized. Then it would have been correct. So this is also, these two are wrong. These two are wrong. These two are correct. So the answer is D. 2 and 3 are correct. The following accounts transactions as specified below cannot be done through India Post Payment Bank. Sukanya Samriddhi online payment, PPF online, recurring deposit payment, none of the above. The answer is none of the above. Cannot be done, it is given. So all these things, Sukanya can be done, PPF can be done, and RD can also be done through online IPPB. Recently PL and RPLI has also been added. In the next examination they may ask you this also. Which one of the following is correctly mapped? PL pay in slip 1 SB 103, application form for closure of account on maturity SB 7A, application for form for premature closure SB 7C. None of the above. Not correctly mapped. The answer is SB 7B is the premature closure. Here it is given as 7C. So C is the wrong one, not correctly mapped. So answer is C. An account may be opened by making an application in form 1 by the following: 2 adults jointly, a minor who has attained the age of 9 years in his own name, a guardian on behalf of a person of unsound mind, a single adult. The answer is 1, 3 and 4 only. Why not 2? Because 2 is it is given as 9 years. Minor who has 9 years in his age, it is not correct, it is 10 years. Correct answer is 10 years, so this is wrong. So the answer is 1, 3 and 4 are correct. Okay. Who has the authority to order payment of money orders when there is any doubt as to the payment of the payee? Postmaster, deputy postmaster, postal assistant, postman. The answer is postman. Postmaster, sorry. Norms under Prevention of Money Laundering Act are notified in which year? It is 2002. PMLA 2002 we call. For mechanization of delivery beat of postmen, what is the number of parcels aimed for deploying two-wheeler for delivering 2 rounds? The answer is about 60. 60 is the number of parcels under PNOP norms. Under Kisan Vikas Patra, what is the maximum limit for deposit in an account or in accounts held by the account holder allowed? It is maximum, no limit is there. Any amount can be deposited. When was the first time India Post Office Act came into force? It is 1st July 1898. What is the percent of Government of India equity in India Post Payment Bank? It is 100% equity. In which year child policy was introduced? Children policy was introduced in 2006. What is the amount of highest bonus rate declared for the financial year 1920 in case of postal life insurance? It is 76 for whole life. Which of the following statements is not true with regard to time deposit accounts? For opening account, CMIS AOP menu for Finacle CBS is to be used. For renewing the time deposit, HTDREN menu of Finacle CBS to be used. Part of balance available in time deposit can be pledged. The head post office and departmental post office, sub post office will be competent to allow premature closure of TD. All these are correct except this one. So the answer is C. The part of the balance available in the time deposit can be pledged, it is given. Actually, it cannot be pledged. So here not true, it is given. So it cannot be pledged. So this is the wrong answer. So the answer is C. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to issue of duplicate PLI policy? Publication of laws in newspaper is a must. Discrete inquiry is must. A and B above are not required, but furnishing indemnity bond is required. None of these. The answer is furnishing indemnity bond is required, and publication of laws in newspaper and discrete inquiry has been done away in the recent order by PLI Directorate. Next question. 44. What is the approximate number of post offices in India? It is 1.5 lakhs, 56 lakhs. Under national savings time deposit, the account holder shall be allowed to extend account only twice after the initial repayment due. It is twice after the only extension can be done twice. In HOs, the paid postal order should be kept by dash in his personal custody until the time of their dispatch to dash. It is postmaster and post office, postal accounts office, PAO. Okay. Which of the following statements is not correct? This 46 answer is with reference to rule number 402.27 in postal volume 6 part 3. Okay. 47. This is according to rule 86 volume 6 part 3. Again, one more question. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to head postman? Required to convey cash, required to make inquiries into minor complaints, verify the payment of money orders, and test the work of the postman and letterbox attendants to take up the work of any postman who may be permanently absent. The answer is which of the following is not correct. So the fourth one is not correct because it is temporary only. Here to take up the work of a postman who may be temporarily absent is correct. So here it is given as permanent. So this is the wrong one. And so D is the answer. What is the preservation period of orders in the form of circulars issued by head of the circles for general information and guidance of RMS? The answer is 3 years. And this is rule 10 of volume 7. In volume 7 you find this rule 10. What is the maximum weight up to which speed post can be sent? It is 35 kg. And dash register should be maintained in each mail office which will show the details of articles received, transferred from previous set, etc. It is deposit register. One deposit register will be maintained for transfer of articles. As per PNOP, what is the minimum weighing capacity of a static weighment system suggested? It is 35 kg. You should simply remember that speed post is 35 kg and this SWS also 35 kg minimum weight. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Using CMRC menu in Finacle CBS, the customer status can be changed to deceased. Settlement of claims to balances in SB accounts standing in the name of persons unheard of more than 7 years can be done as per provisions of Indian Evidence Act. In HOS, if money at credit of the depositor in Post Office Savings Bank is attached by the order of court, the head postmaster should immediately pay the same without waiting for an express order to pay the amount attached to the court. None of the above. Here the answer is C. Why? Because this is correct. CMRC for deceased is correct. Settlement of SB balances in the name of unheard persons of more than 7 years can be done with reference to Indian Evidence Act. That is also correct. Here the HOS, if the money at credit of the depositor of POSB is attached by court of order, by the order of court, the head postmaster should immediately pay without waiting for an express order to pay the amount attached to the court. That is not correct. It should not be paid immediately. It should be confirmed. You should wait for the express order. Next question. According to the India Post Office Act 1898, what is the amount of penalty prescribed for misconduct of a person employed to carry or deliver mail bag or postal articles? The answer is 50 rupees. If the CBS passbook is not claimed within a period of dash months from the date of its original receipt at HO, it should be forwarded to SBCO for safe custody. The answer is 3 months. If it is not claimed within 3 months from the date of receipt, it should be sent to SBCO. Core insurance solution of PLI and RPLI supports only new business indexing, policy search, agent management, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Which of the following is not correct with regard to Atal Pension Yojana? APY is open to all bank account holders. APY is administered by LIC of India. Minimum pension guarantee for subscribers. The same amount of monthly pension amount is payable to spouse upon death of the subscriber. The answer is, here it is given as LIC. The answer is not LIC, it is PFRDA. APY is maintained by PFRDA. PFRDA means Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority. Regulatory Development Authority. For insurance we have IRDA, that is Insurance Regulatory Authority. Here for APY, Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority is there. So the answer is B. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to opening of MIS? The account can be opened by single adult up to a maximum of 2 adults in the joint names, a minor who can attain the age of 10 years, a minor guardian on behalf of minor, or a person of unsound mind. The answer is up to the maximum of 2 adults in joint names is not correct. Here the question is not correct. Why? Because it is 3 adults in case of MIS. Maximum 3 adults can be open in a joint name. International Financial System, IFS, is a software developed by, it is developed by UPU, Universal Postal Union. What is the maximum period prescribed for repayment of loan taken from Public Provident Fund account? It is 36 from the first day of the month following the month in which the loan is sanctioned. As per Consumer Protection Act 2019, each district commission will have dash members, at least dash members. How many members? This one is 59, it is Rule 1178 of PPF CBS manual, and 60 it is Rule 28.1. The answer is at least 2 members. At least 2 members will be there for a district commission apart from the head. Who will fix the amount in stamps to be issued to each postman or extra departmental agent of a branch post office? It is Subdivisional Inspector. This question is from BO rules. Under National Savings Certificate, all these saving schemes, they have given the questions from CBS manual, where its number of questions have been given in this examination. And which one of the following is not correct with regard to transfer of account from one individual to other? On the death of the account holder, on the order of court, on pledging, when request is made by the account holder. The answer is when request is made by the account holder is not correct. Here the question is not correct. On death it can be transferred, on order of court it can be, on pledging it can be, but on a request it cannot be done. As per POLI rules 2011, who is competent to grant second and subsequent loan on security of a policy? It is postmaster or manager of CPC. The due mail and sorting list should be invariably prepared on the standard form M9. It is M9. Then B orders from superintendent are copied into dash of each set concerned by the record officer. The answer is Guidance Book Volume 7. Individual reports in the pro forma prescribed by DG should be submitted when attacks on the offices by dacoits causing injury to staff or losses over rupees dash takes place. That is Rule 176B1. It is of Volume 5. This is 50,000. As per Post Office POLI rules, lapsing of policy means a policy which is in existence for more than dash years shall be treated as lapsed if premium remain unpaid for dash years. It is lapsing means 3 years, more than 3 years. In more than 3 years case, it is 12 months. Okay. What is the annual premium to be paid to get insurance cover under PMSBY? It is 12 rupees per annum. And this has been revised recently. Then under Kisan Vikas Patra, where there are not more than dash surviving nominees or legal heirs, they may continue the account and receive the amount of deposit along with the interest, maturity interest. That is, whenever it is more than 3, not more than 3, they can continue the account in case of KVP. An account of, as per the Consumer Protection Act 2019, what is the time limit prescribed to prefer an appeal on the order made by District Commission? It is 45 days, within 45 days. Next question. What is the preservation period of an order book of a mail office and a section? It is 36 months under volume 7 under rule 17. Which one of the following statements in connection with the Information Technology Act 2000 is not correct? Provides legal recognition for electronic commerce, for shall extend to whole of India, won't apply to any offence committed outside India by any person, facilitates electronic filing of documents with government agencies. The answer is 1, 2 and 4 only correct. 3 is not correct because it would apply to offence committed, it even apply to offence committed outside India also. Here the won't is there, that is not correct. So the answer is B. What is the preservation period of register of collection of checks? It is the answer is 2 years. Register of collection of checks you will find in the preservation of period of records given by compendium of preservation of records given by Ghaziabad. In that, in page 23 in the serial number 44 you will find this answer. As per India Post Office Rules 1933, the insurance of all value payable articles on which the amount specified for recovery exceeds dash rupees other than the expected articles shall be compulsory for at least amount specified for recovery from the addressee. The answer is 500 as per Rule 72(2). As per India Post Office Act 1898, the registered newspaper is ought to be published in number of at intervals of not more than how many days? Rule 75, this is 31 days as per 1898 India Post Office Act. And if the interest bearing balance during month is less than dash rupees, it will not be taken into account for interest calculation. 76, it is rule 61(3), it is 20 rupees. If the depositor do not comply to the written notice issued for irregular opening of account within dash days, the account may be closed and the amount remitted by cross check after deducting the interest, if any, already paid. The answer is D, that is 30, within 30 days. The depositor does not comply to written notice of irregular opening of account, it can be closed and check can be remitted. This is rule 26. What is the minimum amount of deposit to be made to open an account, RD account? It is 100 rupees. Rule 178, it is rule 81 of CBS manual. Under the rules of Destructive Insects and Pests Act of 1914, which one of the perishable biological substances are allowed to entry into India? Plants or pets thereof, living insects, fungi, all of these. The answer is all of these. This is as per the PO guide, you can see there. PO guide part 2, it is there. And if the remittance is received in account office before viewer daily account in which it is advised, the amount of remittance should be entered in viewer summary as an entry in dash ink. The answer is minus and red entry. The viewer summary should be minus here and it should be red here. This is as per rule volume 6 part 3 old one, in that you will find this one. When for any reason a money order remains unpaid either to the payee or to the remitter at the end of the dash following month of its issue, it will be treated as void by the office of issue. Then it is 1 month, 2 months or 3 months or 4 months. The answer is it is 2 months. Earlier it used to be 1 month. This has been revised, and as per the revision it is 2 months. As per National Savings Time Deposit, how many categories of time deposit accounts are allowed? It is 4 accounts are allowed. And as per Parcel Network Optimization Project, which one of the following statements is not true? L2 parcel hub will close to its mapped L1 parcel hub within circle. L2 parcel hub will not close to all other L2 parcel hubs located within the circle. L1 parcel hub will close back to all L1 PHs in the country. L1 parcel hub will close to all others L2 parcel hubs located within the circle. The answer is this one. L2 parcel hub will not close back to all L2 hubs located within the circle. That is not true. Next one. As per POLI rules, which one of the following are not eligible to take PLI? Permanent and temporary servants of local bodies paid from local funds, employees engaged appointed on contract basis by central and state government where contract is not extendable, employees of deemed university, professionals such as doctors. This is the correct answer. Where it is extendable only they are allowed for PLI. Here it is said not extendable. So the answer is B. Transfer of account can be done only at head post office, sub post office, divisional office, regional office. It is head post office only. Transfer can be done as per CBS manual 22, rule 22(4). It is head post office only. Under NSE 8th issue, what is the maximum limit prescribed for depositing? It is no limit. Which of the following statements is not correct as per India Post Office rules 1933? The book packet containing printed books shall contain any publication published at regular intervals. Contains outside the inscription printed books. Can contain reading matter paintings. Shall not contain any advertisements other than incidental announcements or list of books. So here not correct means it is the book packet containing printed books shall contain any publication or published at regular intervals. Shall not contain. This is so. The answer is A. What is the preservation period of preliminary receipts NC4A issued for saving certificates? The answer is 3 years. Okay. All these preservation periods you will find in the compendium of NPA, that is National Postal Academy, Ghaziabad. As a part of core insurance solution, where is the central processing center is located? It is in head post office PLI. CIS means PLI. As per POLI rules, in settling death claim for an amount of up to rupees dash, where no nomination or nominee predeceases the insurant, the production of succession certificate may be waived. It is 3 lakhs. Up to 3 lakhs it can be waived. Consumer Protection Act 2019. What is the penalty prescribed in respect of false and misleading advertisements? For false and misleading advertisements is up to 10 lakhs. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to Atal Pension Yojana? Aadhaar number is not mandatory. Savings bank or post office account is not mandatory. Beneficiaries who are covered under statutory social security schemes are not eligible to receive government co-contribution under APY. Minimum guaranteed monthly pension of 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000 will be given from the age of 60 years. All are these correct except for this one. This is not correct. Why? Because the saving bank account or post office account is mandatory for joining a APY. Without account you cannot proceed further. That is why. Next, how many national sorting hubs are there in India? It is 90. Which of the following statements is not correct? The night post officer will prepare daily accounts on Sundays also. The HO summary will be prepared on Sundays also if they are kept open on Sundays. If HO's function on Sundays, HO cash book should also be written up on Sundays. The answer is 94. It is C. There is 3 only is not correct. That is, if HO's function on Sundays, HO cash book need not be written. Here it is written as should be written on Sundays also it is given, but HO cash book need not be written. This question is from FHB volume 2, rule 99. You will find. What is the amount of death claim in RPLI PLI that can be approved by postmaster without investigation? The answer is 20 lakhs. And anything that is investigation, it comes to the DPS. Okay, region DPS. RD account can be continued for after 60 months deposits for a further period up to a maximum of 5 years. 5 years it can be continued RD. Which one of the following is not correct with regard to National Savings Certificate? National Savings Certificate. The maximum limit of cash receipt to be issued to small savings agents will be 50,000 at a time. A certificate may be transferred from one person to another after expiry of 2 years from the date of issue of certificate. A statistical register to be generated in shape of reports of certificates issued and discharged Finacle CBS application through HFIN PT menu. None of the above. It is B. The rate of mail handling within the one office should not exceed. It is 1.6. This question it is from volume 7. What is the delivery norm for small business for business parcel within the state? It is 4 days. You will find this answer in there is one memo from Directorate 13-45-2000 2008-D dated 26/11/2014. 26/11/2014. In this memo you will find this answer. In websites you find it as some 3 to 6 days. Whoever contravenes any rules or regulations made under Information Act 2000 for contravention of which no penalty has been separately provided shall be liable to pay compensation not exceeding -rupees to a person affected by contravention or penalty not exceeding -rupees. It is 25,000 and 25,000 respectively. Compensation not exceeding 25,000 to person affected by such a contravention or a penalty not exceeding 25,000. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to RD deposit? For RD account, opening of CRDO AAC menu will be invoked in Finacle CBS. For subsequent deposits by cash and by check, CRDP menu of Finacle CBS will be invoked. When an RD account is to be treated as discontinued on account of such defaults, the facility of automatic transfer will be simultaneously discontinued. None of the above. You should understand which of the following is not correct. So the answer is all of these are correct only. So the answer is D. 101 is D. Next one. The notice of hours of business etc. in the form will be supplied to each branch office by dash. The answer is C. That is M6C and subdivisional inspector. M6C and subdivisional inspector. It will be, and this question is from BO rules. As per Consumer Protection Act 2019, what is the punishment prescribed for failure to comply with the orders by the District Commission or State Commission or National Commission? Imprisonment not less than and up to 3 years is the correct answer. A. Which of the following statements is not correct? Transfer of account or certificate from one CBS to another can be done either at HO or SO. HACX FSOL menu need to be used for transfer of account. In case of SO, the postmaster need to verify the balance noted with that of the passbook and HACLI menu in Finacle CBS to be used. Transfer of account from CBS post office to non-CBS post office and vice versa is not allowed. 104. This is the transfer of account or certificate from CBS to another CBS is done either at this is the one. For the purpose of parcel PNOP, the minimum object size of measurement LBH of static weighment system is 100, 15 and 20. A is correct answer. 105. Which of the following statements is not true? Repayment of 20,000 or above in any small savings schemes including savings account cannot be made by cash in any case. Behind the counter operational area in post offices should be notified as prohibited areas and no other unauthorized person including agent should be allowed to enter the prohibited area. While carrying out inter-sold transactions, the entries in the ledger may be checked to see if there are frequent deposit withdrawal entries. No debit should be allowed from sundry account of the post office. The answer is A. Here repayment of 20,000 or above in any small savings schemes, here it is given as including savings account. It is excluding savings account, cannot be made by cash in any case. For savings account it is allowed. Next, 107. Under post office savings account, the interest rate at the rate of dash percentage per annum shall be allowed for a calendar month on the balance at the credit of an account between close of 10th day and end of the month, and such interest shall be calculated and credited in the account at the end of each. It is 4% SB and end of each year. The interest will be credited at the end of each year. The weight of mails to be carried by each letter mail runner on a mail line should not ordinarily exceed. It is 14 kgs as per volume 5, rule 135. As per government savings promotional general scheme 2018, rules 18, a minor who has not attained the age of dash may open and operate an account in accordance with the provisions of the savings scheme. It is 10. Which of the following statements is not correct? The sender of an article who is not employee of the department can be permitted to examine his or any other article passing through the post. Work papers may be shown to any official not connected with the department. When the information from RMS records is asked for by any government officer, the same may be given immediately and without any reference to superior authorities. The answer is 1 and 2 and 3 above. That means they are all not correct, because the sender of the article who is not employee of the department can be permitted to examine any article. No one should be allowed, so it is wrong. Work papers may be shown to any official not connected to department. It should not be shown. That is wrong. When the RMS records is asked for, the same may be given immediately without reference. It should be referred to the superior authorities for orders, then only it should be given. So these three are wrong. So answer is A. Not correct, it is given here. So the answer is A. Which of the following is not correctly mapped in CBS, Finacle CBS software for registration of nomination for the first time? CAS BAM menu to be used. SIF creation CCRC menu to be used. Deduplication check CDE DUP menu to be used. SIF modification IES menu to be used. Here I don't find any answer here. Maybe no answer for this one. IES is used for signature verification. This is correct. And CSBAM deduplication, this is also correct. So 4 is wrong. So which is not correctly mapped. So not correctly mapped means fourth one is wrong. This is wrong. And this one is also 3 CDE UP is correct only. Deduplication check, that is correct only. These two things are wrong. Okay. A surface L bag need to be closed when more than dash articles are there for dispatch. The answer is 50. Which section of India Post Office Act deals with the exclusive privilege of conveying letters reserved to government? It is 4th section. What is the preservation period of SB 28 receipt books for issuing passbooks? The answer is 2 years. This is found in appendix. You will find this one in the appendix. As per Post Office Life Insurance 2011, loan can be granted on security of endowment assurance policy if it has been in force for at least 3 years. For a whole life it is 4 years, endowment it is 3 years. Serial numbers of IPOs in stock can be communicated dash to the postal accounts. Monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly. The answer is yearly as per 402.12 of Postal Manual Volume 6 Part 1. Okay. Volume 6 Part 1. In that 402.12. As per India Post Office Rules 1933, what is the maximum weight of a pattern or sample packet that can be transmitted by post? It is 2 kg. In order to treat transaction as high risk under KYC, AML, CFT norms, what is the value of intending transaction? It is exceeding 10 lakhs. High risk means. Medium means less than 10 lakhs, above 50,000. And up to 50,000 it is low risk. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to MIS? Non-resident Indians cannot open MIS account. Power of attorney holder cannot open MIS account. A single MIS account cannot be converted into joint. The bonus payable under MIS is taxable. This is not correct. You have to please post your answer in the comment section if you know it. Non-resident Indian cannot open, it is correct. And a single MIS account cannot be converted into joint, that is also correct. Power of attorney account attorney holder can't open MIS account. And bonus payable under MIS is taxable. This is correct also. Appears to be correct. B. The maximum period after which a speed post parcel, express parcel, business parcel will be treated as lost for purpose of payment of compensation will be 60 days from the date of booking or 30 days from the date of receipt of complaint, whichever is later. Okay. Here you will find this in 2008 SB order. Which of the following statements is not correct with regard to public provident fund account? The PPF can be closed after 15 years from the end of the year in which the account is opened. The PPF account can be extended for further block of 5 years after 15 years. The option of extension of PPF can be made by the account holder before expiry of 2 years from the maturity. The answer is third one. This is C. This is C. The option of extension of PPF can be made. It is not correct. Can be made by account holder before expiry of 2 years from the maturity. It is 1 year. As per Consumer Protection Act, what is the jurisdictional value of goods and services paid as consideration to entertain a complaint? It is 1 crore and does not exceed 10 crores. What is the preservation period of scanned images of KYC forms at CBS after scanning and uploading? The answer is C, 3 years. As per 6 order number, SB order 6/2019. In that order you will find this thing. Which one of the following statements with regard to opening of account under senior citizen scheme is not correct? Here if it is physical forms it is 1 year, because it is scanned images it is 3 years. I think 2 questions he has asked in this paper. Which of the following statements with regard to opening of a senior citizen account is not correct? 60 years of age to be attained on the date of opening of account. Who retired on superannuation or otherwise and between age of 55 to 60 years on the date of opening of account. The successor or legal heir of the deceased person serving shall be eligible to deposit the terminal benefits of such deceased personnel. None of this. The answer is C. They cannot do this one. Successor or legal heir, they are not eligible to deposit the terminal benefits. Okay. What is the punishment prescribed for violation of privacy as per IT Act 2000? This is imprisonment up to 3 lakhs and or fine up to 2 lakhs. Sorry, 3 years and 2 lakhs. Post offices should maintain for at least dash years from the date of transaction all necessary records of transactions both with residents and non-residents as per PMLA Act. It is 10 years they have to maintain. What is the minimum deposit amount to be made in financial year in case of Sukanya Samriddhi account? It is minimum is 250 rupees every year. What is the maximum limit of insurance of PLI and RPLI respectively? It is 50 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Next one. Which of the following statements with regard to transmission by inland post is prohibited? Any sharp instrument not properly protected, ticket proposal or advertisement relating to lottery. Address side has been marked off into several divisions intended to receive successive address. None of this. The answer is none of this. None of this is prohibited. Here, next question. Here, all of these are prohibited. So the answer is this one. What is the format of daily report in RMS? It is MS 83. Unclaimed postage receipt article should be kept in branch office for a period of dash and then sent to account office. It is for a period of 30 days it should be kept and then sent off. Yeah, BO rules, it is as per BO rules. And this one is 130 is as per rule 28 of volume 7. And this is somewhat not clear anyhow. Let us see, wait for this one. Key, final key. As per Government Savings Promotion General Rules 2018, a depositor in a single account or depositor in a joint account, as case may be, shall nominate one or more individuals as nominee but not exceeding dash individuals. The answer is 4. It is Rule 14 under Rule 14 of GSPR 2018. As per Post Office POLI rules, auto paid up means a policy for which 36 or more premiums have been paid, has completed 3 years or more duration from the date of its acceptance. Policy holder without intimation discontinues payment of further premiums. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. The error book in the format is dash a record of all irregularities noticed and should be maintained in all branch offices. It is MS 2. Rule 74 of BO rules. Sorry. Rule 36 of BO rules it is. And this 133 is Rule 55 of POLI rules. And this is Rule 14 of PO rules. BO rules. Next, 35. What is the preservation period of physical KYC forms at CPC CBS after scanning and uploading? It is 1 year. Already I have told you. The maximum limit of weight for a parcel bag conveyed by railway mail service is dash kg. It is 37 kg. Rule 135. Rule 135 of 135.3 of volume 5. In volume 5 you will find this answer. In one head post office in each district of circle, random sample of dash percentage of total first class mails received for delivery should be carried out for sample survey for a period of dash days. The answer is 25% and 6 days. Which of the following statements is correct with regard to Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana? Withdrawal is allowed when the account holder attains the age of 18 years. Withdrawal is allowed when the account holder passes 10th standard. Account can be closed after 18 years of age and before 21 years of age for reason of intended marriage of account holder. None of these are incorrect. Here the question answer is D. None of these are incorrect. All of these are correct only. Here withdrawal is allowed when the account holder attains the age of 18 years, or withdrawal is allowed if the account holder passes 10th standard. So that all these are correct. If the account opened under MIS is closed after 3 years from the date of opening of such account, what percentage of deposit shall be made shall be deducted? It is A, that is 1% will be deducted if it is after 3 years. If it is after 1 year, 2%. Near to 1 to 3 years it is 2%. After 3 years it is 1%. A book packet posted unpaid is charged on delivery with the postage of. It is Rule 119 of PO Guide Part 1. It is double the postage. Which of the following statements is incorrect with regard to delivery of illiterate address? If a registered article is delivered to illiterate addressee, his seal or other mark should be taken on the receipt and attested by postman. If the parcel is delivered on to an illiterate addressee as on one above to be attested by the postman. If the insured article is delivered to an illiterate as one above to be attested by postman. Here you should find out the incorrect one. So the answer is 3 only is incorrect. The first 2 are correct only. Whenever a parcel or a registered article is received for an illiterate person, it will be attested by the postman himself for parcel and registered article, but for insured it should be attested by a witness signature as per PO Guide Part 1. Okay, that is as per Volume 6 Part 3, Rule 97 and 98. Volume 6 Part 3. Volume 6 Part 3, Rule 97 and 98. In that you will find. If an involvement of any agent is established in any fraud case, then the appointing authority should immediately be asked to cancel his or her agency. All post offices in the division should be directed not to accept any further business from the agent. His or her name should be displayed in the premises of all post offices in the division, clearly stating that post office has suspended business with concerned agent by mentioning his or her involvement in the fraud case. Here what should be done? It is D only, that is 1 and 2 only you should do. You should ask the appointing authority that is collectorate to cancel Tahsildar of NSO to cancel the license, and division should not it should be directed not to accept business. But here his or her name should be displayed in the premises of all post office in the division. Clearly state up to here it is correct, but clearly stating that the post office has suspended the business with the concerned agent, up to here also correct. But by mentioning his or her involvement in fraud case, this is wrong. We should not mention this one because it may involve in a litigation or legal issues will come. So that is mentioned in the rule. This is appendix, you will find in the CBS manual, you will find this answer. What is the period of preservation of branch office account and branch office journal in the years respectively? It is 3 years and 3 years only. What is the amount of life insurance cover under Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Bima Yojana? It is 2 lakhs. Which one of the following statements is incorrect with reference to India Post Office rules in respect of book packets containing periodicals not required to be registered with RNI? A personal communication cannot be enclosed. A book packet shall not be contain paper money. The answer is A and B above. That means RNI, this is wrong, incorrect we have to identify. This is not correct because RNI is compulsory, and personal communication cannot be enclosed. So this is also wrong. The book packet shall not contain paper money is correct. So A and B above means the answer is D. What is the time limit for complaints and enquiries regarding articles of letter mail and parcel mail in foreign post? The answer is 1 year. This is as per rule 200 of PO Guide Part 2. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Check slips are tied to the top of the label bundles. When label bundle contains no missent articles, the check slips received it should be preserved. If the missent articles are found, the same need to be entered on the reverse of the checklist. None of these. Not correct. The answer is B. Why B? When a label bundle contains no missents, then the check slip should be destroyed immediately. Here he is saying it should be preserved. So that is wrong answer. Volume 5, Rule 141. Rule 141 of volume 5. As per India Post Office Rules 1933, what is the minimum GSM required for an envelope? It is 70. However, it is in that it is written for as for ILC. We have to check for the answer. Under National Savings RD, what is the rebate amount applicable in case of 6 or more deposits but not exceeding 11 deposits in the calendar month? It is rupees 10. However, denomination is not given here. According to the Information Technology Act 2000, a digital signature certificate shall not be suspended for a period of exceeding 15 days unless the subscriber has been given an opportunity of being heard in the matter. This is as per Rule 37. Okay, Rule 37. So these are the 150 questions in paper 1 of IPO examination 2022 in the series of D series. I have tried to answer the D series. If there are anything that you contend, try to post your this thing in the comment section. Finally, I want to declare that this is not the final queue, only tentative queue, that is for the information of the aspirants only. Thank you.